Welcome to the relaunch of the KB Money Show. It's your boy KB, and funny enough, KB. So we decided to bring it back. Two brothers coming together, navigating money, learning lessons, sharing the wins, sharing the losses, and we thought that it was important to do that in an authentic way. And so it's a journey. We don't know everything, but we're definitely going to bring you along the journey, and we're going to approach finances from a practical standpoint. Some of our learnings, we're going to talk through articles, all the things. Let's get into it. Episode number 8. You know how we typically start the show. What's
Do
been
it.
up? It's been a while. It's been a while since you've been on, since we've been together on camera. What's new your way? And it's Christmas time. It's December the 7th. So what's
Yeah.
up in your world?
Holiday season for sure. As you mentioned, you're KB. I'm KB. I'm Keon. I'm happy to be here recording, happy talking to you all, whoever's listening. In terms of what's new for me, what's been going on with me, it seems like forever, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like it's been like that long since we recorded. But man, it just feels like we need it. It seems like there's been so much that's happened. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
many
yeah.
new updates. But personally for me though, I moved to a new city and I moved to a new city. I moved to a new position. I'm pretty sure because I don't think we I
No,
think
we
I
did. We did. We was talking about it. You were
did we?
you were still in Philly at the
Yeah.
time, and so
I didn't have the role. Yeah, actually I think maybe we did one when I was in Africa. That was we did an
yeah,
episode. Am I mistaken?
yeah. No, yeah. I think the last thing we talked about, you were in Mauritius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so so came back from Africa. I didn't stay. So I don't know. Surprisingly, I decided to come back despite the food, despite the convincing. Man, it was quite the experience. And I really encourage people to get out the country. Maybe you got to go to Africa, but go somewhere, go somewhere. But and come back and bring that experience with you and have it motivating you to want to go back out and keep enjoying more experiences. But came back and I'm in a new position. I'm looking to continue learning and growing, and just I'm excited for what this journey is going to be. I'm looking to end the year with a bang and start the year with an even bigger one.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I'm excited, man. It's Christmas time, but maybe I'll talk about the week and then maybe talk about what I'm looking forward to in 2025. So over this last week, we did two things, which was pretty cool. Wifey wanted to go see Usher so we went to Usher on Saturday. He
Here's
did his
that.
thing. Man, he put on a show. He put on a show. It's when you're in the audience, for me, anytime I go to things like that, I think of it from the perspective of like this one person is providing value to everyone in the room. And value doesn't necessarily have to mean like you help the person make money. That's one form, or you just brought entertainment and feel goods to a person. That's value too, where entertainment, where maybe you had a long week and you just want to go do something fun, and a person will pay you for that in exchange. And so just seeing everyone came to go see one person and just seeing their body of work that they had, like all the different hits, you like, man, you've been doing this for a long time. I think he said
Sure.
25. I think he said 25 year or 30 year. I can't remember which one. I'm like, he been
No,
he been in the game a long time,
not a rookie.
not a rookie. And dancing with the skates. Like, okay, all right, so you're skating,
Yeah,
singing,
yeah.
like just the level of mastery,
Harmonizing,
prepar
like
and preparation.
breathing.
I was like, it was incredible. And then he surprised us. We had no clue. He brought out Carl Thomas because he was
Wow.
he was supposed to be the only one. Like no one like he. It's
I hit
not
y'all
like
with a surprise. Nice.
Carl Thomas came out, did a couple hits. Nelly came out.
Wow.
Jermaine Dupri
Oh, snap.
and
Wow.
Scarface.
Dang. I mean, who else?
Man,
Everybody.
it was crazy. It was
Wow.
incredible. The DJ was off the chain. The hype was up before he came out. So just man, so that was a awesome experience. I've seen Usher before, but wifey hadn't seen him, and so I was glad we went. Glad she pushed for it because she wanted to go, and I'm glad we was able to do that. And how it relates to money, we've set ourselves up to where we can have some fun and not be a burden for us, and we can truly be there in the moment, enjoy it, and not going home with debt on a credit card or whatever. And if we did use the credit
Mhm.
card, naturally we paying it off every month if we ended up using that as a vehicle to take care of it. Second, we went to see Justin Timberlake. We went to see him on Wednesday night. My wife, she loves Justin Timberlake, and so we did that. He was cool too. It was different, but it was. But the crowd
Mhm.
was a lot more diverse. I really,
Right.
I really enjoyed the DJ because the
Mhm.
DJ, he was a beast. He and so just to give you an idea of the people that were there, it was like Gen Z all the way to baby boomers and everything
Oh,
in
wow.
between. And the way the DJ mixed it up and mixed the different genres of music,
Mhm.
he had everybody rocking.
Wow.
So like he was going from he was going from hip hop to R&B to pop to
Wasn't he in NSYNC or something? Like, am I wrong? Like, wasn't he in the band?
he was in the band. Don't kill me. I believe it was in sync. I
I know
believe it
it's
was in
popular
sync.
though. I just know like they love it. It's up there.
Yeah,
So
it was in sync. Don't crucify me if it wasn't. Put in the comments if I'm wrong on that. But yeah,
it's
so
any it's one of them.
yeah, but I think it was in sync. We can look it up, but it was in sync. And so he would go to Journey, like Journey, which if you're a little bit older, Journey. So it's like he was just going across the different genres, the DJ, and so he did his thing, and and so some of them hype songs, uh, you got $1 million, and put your hands up. You got them hype songs, like they get
Yeah,
you hype,
that's
and
not
so
okay.
it don't matter
Okay.
who you are, what you look like,
Yeah.
what age, like you're gonna get crunk, like it's
He
hype.
got some songs with Jay. He got some songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So so they did a thing. Now that was the DJ, and then of course Justin came out, and then you realize you like, oh yeah, he did sing that. I was like, oh yeah, and so
And
he has a great catalog as well, and he was dancing and doing his thing too. So it was cool. It was cool to see that, and again inspiring, man. Like you know, one man, but you also saw the team behind him though, like the dancers, the DJ. That's like his DJ, like like that goes around with him, like the DJ, the singers, and just all of the preparation and the coordination and the storytelling at the concert as well, and the selection of songs strategically, and you could just tell there's a lot that went into it. So it's one person, but it's like a whole army of a team behind him to make this whole thing run. And just seeing how many people was able to one the we as the audience was able to be entertained and have a good time and feel like we got our money's worth, but then also seeing other people make money for ensuring people had a good time. It was just really great to see.
that's everybody from his personal assistant to
Yeah,
security to everybody. Everybody
yeah,
making money because of this. And so, like to piggyback off of that, like I was thinking, it's like, do you remember? This is a great point. And so when people are like, man, like when people try get to comparing, like one thing, first of all, comparison is a thief of joy. I really believe that. Like if it can be a thief of joy. I'll put it like that. And so you get to comparing what certain people make. Oh, an entertainer shouldn't make that. Athletes shouldn't make that. Okay, what should matter and what should matter, it doesn't matter. What matters is what it is. And so, like you just mentioned, you talked about all the people that Justin Bieber or Usher brings in, they're the people that perform at the halftime for the Super Bowl. Now, how
Right.
many people, how much? So what got me thinking about this stuff was ET. I was watching the video of his recently. He said that he's always saying, don't chase money, don't chase money. And like, I'm glad that he keeps saying that because people like me need to keep hearing that because like
Yeah.
it's easy to keep getting caught up in that. And so his long story short, he was just saying people are not getting paid money just because of the purpose of getting paid money. There's some value that they're getting paid for. Focus on the value because if you focus on the money, you're skipping over that value. And that's what you're touching on. These people bring a lot of value. That these rooms are being filled for a reason. People are touched by these songs. And so it's if you chase money, I don't know what can happen. Maybe you get it, maybe not. But if you chase value, something good will come out of it. I feel like.
Yeah. And following up on that, it he they talked during the concerts, and he was saying, I'm paraphrasing, but he was basically Justin, he was basically saying that he was talking to someone and they gave him a big hug and say, I grew up with you, like I grew up to you, like meaning like the nostalgia of I was this age growing up with you, and I was going through that at that time. And hearing your music, it gave me energy. It helped me feel good, or whatever the thing is. Or you was going through that heartache, and you resonated with the song because at that particular time, whatever. Like and so you don't like with songs. It's really that deep. Like it really has an emotional impact, and it's lasting. You could not hear a song for years and they come on and you still like remember the
Yeah.
song. You're like, dang, what's up with my memory with some of this other stuff? Like, what's going on?
Right. I can't remember how to integrate a derivative to save my life, but let that song
Right.
come on.
Yeah,
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 I
yeah,
feel you. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah. So yeah, man. So that's what's up with me right now. Before we get into the topics, what's up with what are you looking maybe this could be our first segment. Impromptu, wasn't planning. What are you looking forward to in 2025?
man, that's a good question. So to piggyback off kind of what we were talking about earlier, man, I kind of found myself falling down a trap of chasing money, which it's not about it being a good or a bad thing, but it's like I said, it's the wrong area to look for. You're going to the answer when you should be looking for the problem and how to solve that. That's the answer. And so for me, I'm looking at instead of chasing money, I'm looking at chasing what I'm passionate about. And for me,
Mm.
I think that's technology. I really enjoy technology. And I've been keeping up with it since I could remember. I remember growing up, our dad would encourage me, like, Keon, figure out how to take apart these computers and rebuild them. And I was like, I never got to that point to be that ill with it but I started keeping up with technology because we just grew up in a tech centric house. I put it like that. And then beyond technology, something I'm very big on too is just positivity. Not just positivity, but just improving yourself. Like just every day waking up, figuring out how can I make the best out of this day and how can I improve and not waste it. That's what I'm big on. How can I be a better person each day? So that's what I'm gonna focus on in 2025. Not just thinking about it, but I'm focusing on how to have more conversations about those two things,
Mm.
technology and how to improve yourself every day. And that's the big thing for me, getting out of my comfort zone. Because it's good in here, but for me, you rob yourself of a chance to grow from learning what other people have to say, and you're being selfish. You're robbing others from learning what you might have to share. And so that's what I'm looking free. I'm looking forward to 2025. Freeing myself from the shackles of fear, man.
That's deep. Okay. Nah, that's deep right there. Yeah, what I'm looking forward to, and by the way, the reason we're doing this because we talk all the time, and so it's like, hey, let's hit the record button. Myron Goldman always say, just hey, you're already having these conversations, hit the
Yeah,
record button, right? So that's
yeah,
why we're having a conversation live. So it's literally like conversation we would have offline. We just bring it online because there's probably many of you that resonate, and we want, and if you resonate with what we're talking about and the practicality and the authentic the authenticity. Help me out.
that's
Help,
it.
help me out. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all. We dealing with a scholar here. We dealing with an Ivy League scholar. I'm a C student. So You know, he'll correct me or he'll drop some Jews sometime and uh it's cool, big bro. But what I'm looking forward to is I like where you were going. I like where your mindset is. For me, growth, getting uncomfortable, evaluating blind spots that I have, continuing the momentum of the things that are going well. But that sounds good. What does it look like from an application standpoint of being held accountable, not in an aggressive accountability way, but it's like if that's what you're saying you want to do, what structure system that you have in place to help you do that and in a logical way where you can see a clear path to improving. I got a coach. I got a coach, and it doesn't start in 2025. It starts, the work starts. This work is today and
Yep.
tomorrow and the next day. And so the month of December is a planning month and is going to continue to be a planning month. And I'm already doing pre-work that my coach has me working on. And I'm gonna be honest with you, your boy getting stripped down because it's focus is requiring you to, and I'm gonna bring y'all along on the journey. Like I'm gonna be open. Like it is what it's doing is all the momentum, all the great things that you're doing. There's still always something to be improved upon,
Yep.
but the approach is going so deep with the questions, and I'm currently in the process of answering all the different questions because I have to do all of this homework before the coaching starts so we can know where I am factually, not where I'm thinking hypothetical. And so some of it, just give you an example, some of it is what is your body fat percentage? That's just on the health, that's just on the health side. What is your body fat percentage? So some of it I'll be able to answer factually, and some of it I'm actually have to go get
Yeah, you gotta
metrics
go
of
find
it.
out.
And so it's not like well, I think I'm kind of nope, just go get it.
Go
How
find
much do
out.
you weigh? So it's making you look at some of the realities of like what is your bank account? Like what does that look like? How's your finances? What is your debt levels? What is your income like? Like you're getting in your business. How is it with your spouse? Like your wife, like your partner, like how is your relationship? How's your communication? How's your authenticity? How like are y'all able to have direct conversations? What does that look like? It's like, but and so imagine in like all the genres of life, I would say just going through the and answering things is a therapy session in itself and is going way deeper than any therapy session I've been a part of. That's how I know the growth is about like the growth, your boy, like 2025, like a year from now, us doing this, and then a year from now, it's gonna be some crazy growth. And I'm just excited for whatever that is. I'm not like putting any pressure on what it will look like, but a part of it is where do you see yourself a year from now? But I know I'll be better than I am today, and so I'm just excited to see what's to come. And then we got some stuff brewing in the background from a business perspective that I'm excited about. Not, I ain't gonna talk about that yet, but so it's gonna be some income growth and all the things.